Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Thomas Wooden Railway review. Today I finally got something that I have been wanting for years, for many years, and I finally got my hands on it, and today I'm going to be reviewing it. So today we are going to be taking a look at the Flying Scotsman. I finally got the Flying Scotsman. I can't believe that I finally got Flying Scotsman after all these years. All these years of collecting Thomas Wooden Railway, and I finally got one of the rarest items in history of Thomas Wooden Railway. So, the Flying Scotsman, he was first introduced in 1999. This version I have is from 2000. And then he was later discontinued, or he was retired in 2002 or 2003. I think it was 2002. And then I do know they reintroduced him in 2013 from Fisher Price, because I know it had more detail than this model of Flying Scotsman. Like, he had stripes, he had a light green color, and his face gotten a little bigger, because you can tell this one is smaller. And then I think he was retired around late 2013, 2014, around there. So yeah, let's take a look at Flying Scotsman. So, as you all know, he is the brother of Gordon the Big Engine. He first appeared in Tenders for Henry Railway series, and then in the season 3 episode Tender Engines, his two tenders were briefly seen at a shed. And then in 2016, when The Great Race came out, he was fully introduced. So his tender was seen in Tender Engines from season 3, and then he once again was fully introduced in The Great Race. So yeah. So let's take a look at Flying Scotsman. So here's Flying Scotsman and his two tenders. So let's take a look at the engine. And I gotta say, it's a pretty decent looking model. And I am so happy to get this thing in my hands. Like, he's pretty hard to find, and I did manage to find this for a decent price. Because people are like selling him for like about $200. I got this for like $85, so I got this for a pretty decent price. It's a little expensive, but better than $200. So, yep, as you can see, here is Flying Scotsman on both sides. Flying Scotsman. And here's the face. But that is a beautiful looking face. He's got his detail. Here's his cab details. It's a pretty nice detail. And as you look under here, Surprisingly, all with the Flying Scotsman model throughout the years, it had his name under here, but his two tenders does not. So there's Flying Scotsman, and let's take a look at his tenders. So here's the first tender. Here's his coal car. As you can see, it says L and ER. And as I mentioned before, it does not have the name under here. As you can see, this is his coal car. Yeah, it's pretty cool that he has two tenders. So yeah, this is the coal car. And here is his other tender. This one's got his number on here. He has number 4472. And this one just doesn't have any coal on it. But yeah. So that's Flying Scotsman. This is tenders. And here's the big boy itself. So yep. This is Flying Scotsman, and that was my review of Flying Scotsman. I am so happy to have this thing in my hands, and I am definitely going to cherish it forever. Yeah, Flying Scotsman finally added in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching.